Hold up. All right. Oh, the voice cracked right away. Goddamn. All right. Hello, hello. Is this working? Hopefully it is. Okay. It's working. Hopefully it is. You can tell. Hopefully the audio is alright. It works correctly. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now, let us do this. Watch the showcase and then play some of the new season right after. If everything goes according to plan. All right. Put on the volume up because it's about to start.
This is very, very, just to have that, like,
Okay.
we all work at Bungie now. Like, we get to contribute to that thing that we all love so much, and that's incredible.
I'm sorry, but that's such a good point, because there's so many people that ask us like advice on how to get in, and I was rejected numerous times before finally getting that spot. And you know, I know it breaks my heart because so many other people are in that same position, and then they stop chasing that dream, because like, this isn't my first gaming job. I've been working in this industry for almost 20 years and as a journalist, and it was really scary to make that jump. I felt like it was right. I kept applying for narrative, and you know, granted, I sent them not appropriate fan fiction as writing samples, so I get it. No hard feelings, I get it. They were like, you know, it was just, they were like, hey, we think you'd be a good fit for community. Like, let's put you through that interview process, and we did that, and it was scary at first, but the more I kept interviewing, I was like, wait, no, this is
2 minutes.
This was made for me. Like,
2
this
minutes.
is what I'm supposed to do. And it was funny because all of that trepidation that first week left, because I felt like it was family.
I'd like to think that Bungie gives space for that human condition, that human element. It's a place where I can feel like I can be myself. It's a place where I am being taken care of. And I'd like to think that, you know, we're not perfect and there's things we can improve upon, but we try to talk about those things.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. It was honestly so much
Oh
fun.
my
Just diving
God,
into your
2
stories
minutes.
a little bit, not just like as devs and working on Bungie side, but as
Apply
players
today,
before that, and the
careersbungie.com.
journey into that.
Careers.bungie.com.
I'm really also excited for the upcoming showcase, so I'm gonna need you all to meet me in the back. We're gonna do a blanket burrito, and we're gonna hunker down with some popcorn, okay? Let's go.
Deal. Let's go.
So ready.
I'm excited.
Blanket burrito, yeah?
Yeah.
Blanket burrito.
right.
Comfort. We're
Let's
about
do it.
comfort here at
Let's
Bungie.
do
All right. Almost a quarter of a minute watching. Okay.
What? They're like corrupted gold. No.
I crossed.
That's what I want in Destiny. I want darkness.
I just got chills.
This is everything I've ever wanted out of the story.
Multiple G-Wardens.
Oh my god, I love it.
Good old walk.
Growth is nasty, son. Your life is forfeit. No! Woo! The Leviathan is back. A scythe? A freaking scythe! He's colors. He has given himself over to the witness. Yay!
Dude, that mission was so good.
hot.
Crazy.
Sir, are you okay? Oh, you look nasty.
What the frig? Is that the
All right.
That's
15 seconds. Let's do it. Oh boy. Here we go. Goddamn. All right.
Welcome, Guardians.
I am really
so awesome
excited.
to be here with you again.
Last time we got up here, we got a chance to show you Savathun, the Witch Queen, and her majestic throne world.
Okay.
Since then, it's been a wild year for Destiny.
You
It
returned
has.
to the original
Crazy.
Loot Cave to reclaim the fabled
Oh.
Gallarhorn.
Then, you exorcised an ancient evil from a hive queen. So you could put it inside a grenade launcher.
And now, you've been spending the past few weeks cleansing a derelict Leviathan from its twisted nightmares.
In fact, the last year has been the best year we've ever had in the Destiny community. I hope you can feel it as well.
That's pretty
And
fun.
seeing this kind of
Loved
reaction
it.
from our community, it's both humbling and inspiring.
Because our team here at Bungie, we're not just developers, we're also guardians. We're trying to build what we'd love to play in Destiny, and that's what brought each one of us here. Brought us not only to Bungie, but also brought all of us to this final showdown between light and darkness.
Oh my god.
So, without further ado, this is the beginning of the end.
Oh boy.
This is Lightfall.
Oh my god, dude. Dude. I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. Huh? What? There's pyramids in the city! What?
Glorious end. They will come for us. To savor the fruitless struggle. To its last drop.
That's us? Or that's...
It's who they are. Let them come and see.
What?
Our shame revealed.
It's just Cabal. I thought we were going to have like enemy darkness in it.
Unshackled from hope.
What?
That is who
Oh! Damn!
only in the end.
Oh, Spider-Man stuff right there. I love that.
Are we free?
Oh! Lightfall. Gotta give me a synthwave kind of thing.
I've seen that thing 100 times now, and every time I see it, I still kind of get goosebumps.
Instantly, I had chills.
That was crazy. What? I can't.
It's all here. It's all happening now. Things are finally coming to a head.
Thematically, we really have been honing in on that kind of bombastic, big set piece approach.
It's gonna be over-the-top action, adrenaline pumping, like the whole time.
This is really kicking off the conclusion to the Light and Dark saga.
It said
where we
22 or
finally face
23.
down this foe that we've been anticipating facing for so long. It's pushing it to 11.
Witness.
We've been hinting at this malicious force in the darkness that's been our enemy behind a lot of our conflicts. We revealed that enemy, we put a name on it and put a face on it, and that enemy is the Witness. And the Witness is coming with its newly empowered disciple, Callus.
Callus is really crash landing with a new and more powerful army than ever before. They've got new powers, they've got new armor, they've got tormentors to join their ranks that are going to be bigger and badder enemies than we've ever faced. Callus is taking that army that he's bringing with him to be the harbinger of the Witness's doom.
Hey, come on.
This is such a pivotal moment for Destiny.
Oh, she's wearing the
Everyone is coming to have a last stand with Callus and the Witness to really avoid the next collapse, something that we've been trying to avoid ever since Destiny 1.
We see in the trailer that we're headed to Neptune, and on Neptune there's been this hidden city called Neomuna where an alternate version of humanity has been blooming since the collapse.
Oh, fuck.
Neomuna is the capital city of Neptune. It's a giant metropolis that we were completely unaware existed until now. What's interesting and exciting to me about this place is that it's pristine, it's new. It's not like a lot of the places that we've explored previously in Destiny.
We're gonna
Exploring
lose the
that
city.
space
We're gonna
is
lose the city
very
100%.
cool.
There's
Like,
so
this is
much new stuff
shining
to
place.
discover in Neomuna and in Neptune. And also I saw some new characters there. I'm really excited to get to know Cloud Striders and their story.
Cloud Striders can be compared to Guardians. They're both protectors of a civilization that's potentially under threat. But Guardians were chosen. It's their duty to protect humanity. Cloud Striders have chosen to protect their people.
There's like an awesome opportunity for the Guardians to learn from the Cloud Striders and their way of living and their philosophy of life.
So we've got the newness of that city, the newness of the Cloud Striders that we've never been aware of.
And then, of course, you get a glimpse of
what?
This green energy. I wonder what that is.
I wonder.
Strand is the new darkness power that we discover here.
Strand.
Something that's unique about Strand, unlike any of these other powers
I
we've
like
ever
it
had
more
before.
than the poison
When you play
people were
through
talking about.
Lightfall, you are discovering this power for the first time. No one in the universe ever in the history of Destiny has used Strand before.
This is the Guardian discovering darkness on their own and learning how to shape it and manipulate it and use it against Callus and his forces, and, you know, have fun in the new urban environment of Neomuna. You are really gonna have to prepare yourself for a wild ride.
We just got a glimpse of our new destination, Neomuna, our new foe, Callus and the Shadow Legion, paired with the Witness, and a very brief glimpse at Strand, but that's just barely scratching the surface of what this release has to offer.
Right, like what we've just seen in that trailer is just the tip of the iceberg, and we've got a whole lot more we're excited to show you coming up.
Last year, we wanted to return to our studio's roots in creating some of the best shooter campaigns in the industry.
That's been our legacy since Halo, and we tried to push that front and center in The Witch Queen.
And it's about more than just guns, but creating an adventure in a handcrafted world full of surprises.
Okay.
Then, we added the legendary campaign option, because great combat needs to challenge you, to test your thumb skill, your tactics, and your build crafting.
And we heard loud and clear that you want more of that. In fact, 2 out of every 3 players that completed the Witch Queen campaign did it on Legendary.
You tested yourself against the Witch Queen in
for
her
the thing I
Listen
just
High
finished
and rose to
Legendary
that
campaign with my
challenge.
Warlock. Like,
And then
actually,
you
last
let
week.
us know it was one of the best shooter experiences that we've ever made.
So with Lightfall, we want to push that even further. We want to give you the best Bungie action experience that we can create with the brand new Lightfall campaign.
Okay. They're gonna show
Lightfall
gameplay?
is going
Oh.
to change the way that our players move, fight, and explore everywhere in Destiny.
Neptune is this fantastic destination. The capital city of Neomuna is a really fun place to explore, and it's this bright neon metropolis. There's a harbor, office buildings, an arcade.
This is a city that we've made, and using Strand to traverse through it and explore it, it's going to be so exciting.
There's some places that once you whip out that grappling hook, ooh, you're gonna be able to explore and get to places that you couldn't before.
Look at that up there. I wonder if I can grapple to there. I'm gonna be a kid in a candy store.
I want
It's
this
not a city
right
that
now,
is
dude.
collapsed. It is a city that has lived through the collapse.
Neptune now has to deal with the cloak being pulled back and them being revealed to the world and are now central of the conflict.
Callus has taken his capital ship and just like planted it right down in part of the city, and it's Cabal-occupied territory. It's a city under siege. You've got this infiltrator vibe at times where you feel like a tactical team going into a skyscraper. You're dealing with Cabal roadblocks and patrols all throughout the city. The Shadow Legion, they provide that like characteristic Cabal brute strength. They're all about like volatility and power, and they've been enhanced now by pyramid technology.
But those
They
are
have
like
these suppression
real Cabal,
devices
though.
that can take away some of your super, take away some of your abilities. And then they fight alongside these terrifying new pyramid units called Tormentors.
Tormentors.
As part of his discipleship to the Witness, Callus has been upgraded. And so the Tormentors that they've brought in are these impossibly huge, unstoppable behemoths. They wield scythes, they can attack from a distance, they can bring you in close, they can drain your very life force from you. They are basically embodiments of terror.
It's like a boss character within the battlefield. Your stomach drops. You're like, okay, I'm playing through, I'm having fun, I'm popping heads, doing this thing, and then boom, there it is.
We've got all the new stuff going into the game. Strand, Tormentors, Shadow Legion, a cool new environment. These are all a great setting for a new Legendary campaign, and we're still making sure that we go through and we tweak and tune and we balance the encounters to have that right challenging level of difficulty
That
for
is
players.
dark.
The Legendary campaign was a huge hit coming out of the Witch Queen. It was the first time we had done that sort of elected difficulty where you could really test your skill and test your power. And so we're going to bring that back for Lightfall.
Of course, you're still going to have that higher reward tier, and we still want to make sure that you get that inside track towards being raid ready.
Okay, that's cool.
Everyone back in the studio is so hard at work on Lightfall, putting in the details and making this whole release come alive and continue to surprise and delight players. I am so excited to get this out.
Lightfall is unlike anything players have seen before in Destiny, and it's another step that sends you hurtling to the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga.
Sounds like super different. It's like Lightfall was going to be like fighting the Witness and losing. I guess not. That looks crazy, dude. Damn. I feel like just destroyed.
Come on. Amazing.
I'm super excited to dive into Strand and talk about all the new stuff that we just saw.
Strand, like Stasis, is a power from the darkness. Unlike our light abilities, which are all about creation, darkness is more about consciousness.
Strand is psychic energy that forms this extra dimension, this sort of matrix that connects everything together, connects all living beings and all minds. And you, the Guardian, are sort of gaining the knowledge and gaining the power to peer into this alternate psychic universe and begin to pull at these threads and tug at these wires that are connecting all these living beings.
Oh, that's crazy.
When Guardians learn how to use Strand, it's almost like this third eye opens up. It's about peeling back the curtain of reality, taking those connections and then weaving them into new objects.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to see them come together. Like, it's always been there, and now that we can tap into it, we can use it for our benefit, whether it's through movement or through damage.
Strand has a grappling hook. Since you're seeing into this cosmic web, you are able to grapple at any point because the cosmic web exists everywhere.
Oh my God!
Even if there's not an object there, it will hook on to that web and pull you forward. It's just taking that idea to the next level, putting that Destiny spin on it.
Yep. The grappling hook initially started as part of the Hunter's Kit, right? They're all about fluid movement, rapidly traversing space, and being very agile. But as we were developing, it's like, oh man, this feels like it's too much fun to just keep it to one class, right? So we made the call to expand this super cool new ability across all 3 classes. On the design side, we wanted to come up with how each of the classes interpreted this additional psychic dimension, like in their own way, right? So the Warlock, they're the telekinetic master of Strand. So they're going to be able to telepathically reach into the Strand dimension, pull matter out, and weave it into this big barrage of these Strand missiles. Wherever they land, these missiles are actually going to unravel, sort of reweave themselves into a new form.
Okay.
With the Titan, you're able to weave these claws and do an area of damage around you, spinning and slashing.
The super I think I'm most excited for is the Hunter Rope Dart super. The Hunter does a flip and weaves these strands into this rope dart and is swinging it as they're kind of moving around.
Oh, that's super sick, damn.
The first time I saw that,
Oh,
even
that
in
was
its kind
spinning.
of like rough state, it just blew my mind. We've learned a lot from creating our other subclasses, and we've taken those learnings about combat, about movement, about build crafting. We've put that all into Strand, and I'm so excited to see where players take it once it's out there in the wild.
New Luna, they said it's called. That's crazy. I like it. I like
Destiny is a game that gets even better when you play with your friends.
Joe.
We want to create communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and that let you bring your old friends and make new ones. And since last year, over 5 million new Guardians have joined our ranks.
We believe that there are still millions more of your friends that would love to play Destiny with you. And the things that you want to see us improve in Destiny are also exactly what's going to make it easier to convince your friends to come and check out the game.
Then
It should be easier to create custom, incredible builds. Easier to find people to play with. Easier to swap from being that boss-melting, storm-chaser-wielding, falling star juggernaut right into that ultimate yeehawing, dead man's tail shooting, Titan's rampart crutching sentinel.
And if none of what Joe just said makes sense to you, we want to fix that too. Because it's not about removing the depth that makes Destiny so great. It's instead about allowing everyone to dive deeper with ease.
What? I'm gonna make it easier? Or what's happening?
The changes we're making to make Destiny easier to come into, changes to how you build your characters, changes to how you see what there is to do and what there is to accomplish. And in the year ahead, we're actually making it easier to form groups in Destiny so you can go and do some of the greatest content that Destiny has to offer.
All the teams are working together to build this experience, and so that's what's really exciting.
We keep on hearing from players like, hey, unless I have a friend to play with, I don't know what to do. And so what we're trying to give them is like, hey, here's a path to follow. Guardian ranks are basically like a knowledge ladder. We actually progress you through 11 ranks, and it's really like heavily focusing on like exposing players to all the systems of Destiny.
Oh, that is interesting.
The story about you as a Guardian involves other Guardians and what they think about you. That is just a whole new dimension of your journey through Destiny that we've never really explored before. When you show up in the tower and you see that person who's at one of the highest ranks, you're going to know that you're looking at a player who's actually really demonstrated mastery of many of the different activities in Destiny, not just from our perspective, but from the perspective of other players. Some of the higher Guardian ranks will actually be asking for you to step up, to actually rise to the occasion and prove to other Guardians that you are a strong player and a strong leader.
A lot of people have groups that they already play with, but this will really provide people the opportunity to be recognized for helping other people learn the game, but also provide more people to play with on a regular basis.
In the year of Lightfall, we're going to actually be investing in building a looking for group system in Destiny itself. You'll be able
that's
to
cool.
look for other players. You'll be able to find groups that are looking for players.
I'm so excited about being able to form groups in the next coming year because it can be really hard to get through some of the hard content solo, and making it so much easier to find people to play with is just going to make getting into Destiny and doing the awesome content so much easier.
Yeah, and they'll be able to say, this is a player who I can trust to lead me through the new raid. I want to join their group. Or they can say, these are players who are new to the activity. I want to take them for that first raid because that'll be a great experience for them and a valuable experience for me as a leader.
It's really going to help players come together and understand each other better when they've never met before. It's going to make the game so much more social, and I think that it's going to really make Destiny players feel like they're on one team.
So commendations is a feature that you'll experience towards the end of an activity. So you end the activity now and you get to see the screen that has all the people you played with. You can click on one of the Guardians and choose what experience you had with them. So like, were they a good team player? Were they fun to play with?
There's no better way to actually show how good a person is as a teammate or as a leader than to have other players say, this person's a great teammate, this person's a great leader. It's really a system that's designed to let players show appreciation for each other.
Also, using the commendation system, people are going to be able to say like, hey, this person as a good leader, and looking at the Guardian rank system, they have a lot of experience. It's going to be, oh, that's the person I want to help me get through this hard content that I've been struggling with.
Social games like Destiny give you an opportunity to like really connect with other people and do things together and get to know each other. And with a system like LFG, you're making it so that more people can get that experience started than ever before.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager are completely new features.
The mod manager is meant to make build construction Destiny a lot easier.
We all love our fashion game. The fashion game's amazing. And so we're going to take what we did for the fashion game and we're bringing it to the Buildcraft game. There's going to be one screen where you can go to and do your entire loadout for your character. It's going to be amazing.
So you'll be able to save the build that you've put together as a loadout and then switch between those things as you're going from activity to activity.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like with the new release of Destiny and the commendation system mixed with Guardian ranks, we're giving players even new aspirations. It isn't going to be just about power level, it won't just be about gear. It's also going to be about that Guardian rank. It's going to be about those commendations. It's all the ways that we're bringing players together.
So today, we are also launching a brand new season of Destiny 2. And as we've evolved our seasons over the years, we've learned a lot. And I think we've been able to deliver some amazing character moments and events for the community.
We're long past the era of content droughts. Instead, there are exciting story and
Only
events
the last
happening
month,
in
but
Destiny
that's okay.
almost every week, year-round. And we're not slowing down.
Each season, we want to keep raising the bar for narrative experiences in any live game. We want to keep pushing to create unexpected adventures that will make every season of Destiny unique.
That's exciting.
And we want to keep listening and learning from you, the Destiny community, so that we can create the strongest seasons of any live service.
Because the Witness is coming. And if we want to survive, we need a crew. We need to enrich our defenses. If you're feeling surly, maybe even loot our enemies.
We may even need to find a captain to join us on our next adventure in the
Captain?
Season of Plunder.
Season of Plunder, huh? Mithrax! Oh my god.
Has broken free. The old crew's now really under her command.
I've read about them.
I know, dude.
Pirates. The full vanguard rally to deal with these outlaws.
Oh my god, the spider, dude.
Well, anchors away.
Son of the thunder.
Show those pirates what happens when they crush.
What is this, dude?
Hope you've got ammunition, Guardian. Time to blow this rickety barge.
Oh my god, dude. What? That's exotic, I think. Wow.
You got the goods, Guardian.
Oh, payload. Oh my god, that super looks so good. Storm the pirate fleet. Okay. Claim your treasure. Sea of the Stars, dude. This is great.
Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring.
Aramis. We meet again. Oh my god, it's gonna be Mithrax versus Aramis. Season of Plunder. That one in the back is probably Ido, I think.
What are you most excited about for Season of Plunder?
Pirates.
This looks insane, dude. I'm picking up pirates.
This season we said, what if we just go to the stars and dig up buried treasure?
We are unearthing a lot of mysteries and secrets. We're swashbuckling onto enemy spaceships. And then we're also learning a lot of things about some of our favorite characters.
We're gonna have an adventure this season.
I'm wondering if they're
Season
gonna
of
talk
Plunder
about
kicks off with
certain
Aramis being
collab
freed from her
that
icy
kind of
prison.
leaked.
She's collected old, fallen crews of pirates and rogue cabal together in order to hunt down mysterious relics and treasures.
It's time to meet your end.
So Guardians
So
are
she's gonna have
tasked with
stasis?
stopping Aramis from collecting these relics. And in order to do that, you have to create your own crew of shady dealers and backroom brokers.
Drifter, Mithrax, Ido, and Spider are going to be helping you.
Dude, this is
Anchors
great.
away. Ready when you are, Captain.
That's the beginning of Season of Plunder. What you're going to be doing is forming a pirate crew of your own. You're going to fill it with different crew members that you can recruit over the course of the season. Drifter is going to toss you the keys to your personal catch. Then you're just going to set out into the stars and do cool pirate stuff.
So excited.
This is really cool, dude. I like
This
this.
season, we have multiple brand new activities coming that will really give you a sense of being on a pirate adventure. One of
Okay.
the mainstays of this season is a new 6-player offensive called Catch Crash.
When I saw the concept for the catch with the big mainsails on it, I just said, oh my god, this is gonna be a fun season.
Just like seeing Catch Crash through the different iterations, like fighting on the deck of the ship.
You get to become your own ammunition and launch yourself from a cannon to the other ship, and you are the weapon, so you're gonna go mess them up.
Just boarding.
The second big activity we have coming this season is called Expedition.
Okay.
You're going to be guiding a massive drill that's looking for this buried, hidden pirate treasure, and you're going to have to be fending off of all these pirate crews trying to protect their hoards. And then our final new activity coming this season is what we're calling pirate hideouts.
We have so many like different little maps that you can piece together fragments of this season, and they lead you to the lair of the pirate lord, right? Their hideout.
These are their caves where they're hoarding all of their amazing treasures and their mysterious relics.
These relics are mysterious objects of dark power, and they're all over the system. We don't know exactly what it is they do yet, but if Aramis is trying to collect them, it's nothing good.
Taking the opportunity to line the Arc 3.0 update with the Fallen, it just ended up working out perfectly because you got all the simple Arc weaponry and the Arc shielded captains. It feels right with that release, almost like we planned it.
Arc is a damage type that's about proximity, right? It's about going fast up into your enemy's faces and like deleting them. It's the damage type for people that want to hold W. You don't want to retreat.
Doing a shoulder charge?
Aggression to the max.
Hunter is really about close range action, being fluid and dynamic and agile, evasive. So we're going to give Arc Hunter a new super. We call it Gathering Storm, where you summon your Arc Staff, like twirl it above your head and then launch it out, and then it will embed into the ground or into like bosses or mini bosses or champions and jolt them. Like a big lightning strike will strike the staff and overcharge it. And while that staff is overcharged, it'll start Tesla coiling little lightning bolts out at nearby enemies. Warlock is kind of this elemental conduit. You are a class that will turn yourself into lightning. You will create things out of lightning.
I like that little dash
we
thing.
had this exotic armor piece called Getaway Artist, where you consume your grenade and it'll make a what we call a sentient arc soul that fires faster and does more damage as a result. So we decided to roll that into base arc soul behavior. Anytime you are amplified, any arc soul you have from any source will become the supercharged version that will fire off just rapid fire bolts.
That is fast. Holy Jesus.
Titan's about being this unstoppable freight train. It's about this constant movement. So we gave Titans a new movement option, something that we felt like is going to be competitive in this new environment of air dodges and air slams. That's a new ability called Thruster. And it's all in first person. It's all very much in the heat of the moment you see it happen. Its whole property is like rush down or get away. It's a movement tool to the max. There's going to be this new melee ability called Thunderclap, which is like an amazing thing where he like charges his fist all super flashy. It's our first ever charge melee, so you hold down the button, and as that cocks back and charges up, you'll end up doing more damage and getting a little bit more range.
This one reminds me of the
and speaking of like the whole goal of deleting things, I believe in PvP a full charge is a one-shot kill.
It is, oh yeah.
It's a little skillful to like pull off because you're gonna have to really read your opponent here.
Oh no,
the whole through line with Arc is like, it really isn't that complicated. It's move fast, hit hard, and stay alive.
What I'm most excited about in Season of Plunder is that this is really a season that has a sense of adventure. You're exploring the system. You're looking for pirate treasure, pirate relics. You're seeing the world evolve in a way we haven't done before.
I love that with the activities in the season, like we just leaned really hard into the pirate fancies. I love that we have your own catch. I love that you're tracking down buried treasure and then going after the pirate leaders in their caves.
The interesting thing about Destiny is we're not just a fantasy game or a sci-fi game, we're kind of a blend of both. And we take inspiration when we say pirates. It's old world pirates that you would see traditionally back in the 17 and 1800s. We have like a flintlock pistol. We have an exotic fusion rifle that plays different than fusion rifles you've ever seen before.
It's just like end to end, just really leaning into that spirit of like the pirate adventure. And let's also make it so that new players coming in can actually jump in and get started. The gift of the Thunder Gods is a starter kit. It's a set of armor, it's a Thunderlord exotic weapon.
So jump in, join your friends, set sail, become the captain, and build your crew today in Destiny.
300,000 people are watching where you still live here now. It's a ghost. Oh my god, there it is. King's Fall returns, free for all players. Full armor, okay. Are those the weapons? I don't know, I didn't play Destiny 1 though. But is he alive? Is this sort of like canon or? That's right, Stasis baby. The king retakes his throne. Damn, he do be looking HD right now. Damn. I guess the 24 play earn reward.
Man, it is so awesome seeing King's Fall return to Destiny.
Yeah, actually, King's Fall was the first thing I got to work on at Bungie. And I'm thrilled that a whole new generation of Guardians will get to experience this
Yeah, that's right. I
refreshed
didn't
and
play
reloaded
Destiny 1,
showdown.
so I have no idea.
So, we've shown you Lightfall. We've shown you the new damage type, Strand. We've shown you some of the deeper changes to the game that we're going to be making throughout the next year. But we have one more thing that we are excited to announce today.
Destiny is coming to the Epic Game Store today.
Epic has been an absolutely fabulous partner to work with. They love Destiny. And we are just huge fans of what they've been doing in the social game space. When we first started working with Epic, we sat down and talked about the impact that their games have had
I
on
knew
us.
they were going to talk
and they had a
about
bunch of the
this.
same stories for us.
They shared stories about playing the Vault of Glass
We love
and how much
Fortnite.
they
We love
enjoy the
Fortnite.
social experiences in Destiny. And I got to talk about the summer of Fortnite Chapter 1, Season 5, when my whole family was laser focused, taking turns in the island to unlock Drift.
In addition to launching all of Destiny 2 on the Epic Games Store today, for the next week, if you download the game on Epic, we will give you the 30th anniversary for free.
Ah,
If you haven't
come
earned your
on.
Galahorn yet, or you haven't played the Grasp Dungeon, come to the Epic Games Store and you can jump in for free.
We want to welcome all these new Guardians with a celebration, one that stretches a little further than the last city.
Fortnite. The fish? It's actually in Fortnite, but I'm not in actual Destiny. No, that's fine. Oh, guys. Then the 30th anniversary pack for free.
A few years ago, we shared our plans for the Light and Darkness saga. This journey, years in the making, is coming to an end. Since we started charting our own course, we've been building this
People in the chat saying L.
across 5 years of
What
expansion.
is this?
Since the first pyramid ship emerged in Shadowkeep and we first spoke to the darkness. Then, across Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and coming up in Lightfall in the final shape, we're building towards a climactic collision between the powers of light and dark.
We've also been working on the Destiny engine behind the scenes, preparing our technology and our game to last for many, many years to come. Because Destiny 2 is not going anywhere, and neither are your expansions. We want this story, since we
Oh
first
my God,
communed
they're
with the
gonna
darkness
remove
on the moon,
sunsetting?
to be fully
For real?
playable, start to finish. And we're happy to announce today that we are not planning to
Let's
sunset
go!
any more expansions. We want the Destiny universe to grow.
Hell yeah.
And we're going to continue to do
Hell yeah.
everything that we can behind the scenes to keep that possible within our game
Nice.
engine.
But enough about the distant future. Let's talk about today, the best day all year to jump into Destiny.
Yes, because if you're looking to catch up, right now, all expansions are free to play for this entire week on every platform.
Wow,
Right
holy.
now, Season of Plunder is live, and the Helm's got a set of supercharged art gear for anyone looking to catch up on the fun.
Destiny is live on the Epic Games Store. You can download it for free, and you can get the 30th anniversary pack as your welcome gift.
And if you liked what you saw about the future, right now, pre-orders for Lightfall are live on all platforms. And anyone who purchases the annual pass gets the exotic auto rifle Quicksilver Storm today.
Today is a perfect day to play Destiny.
So we'll see you in game.
Pre-order now, okay. I have no money, but okay.
When they see this glorious end, they will come for us.
What is the human word?
Pirates.
It's a lot of taking. Just don't make Epic exclusive stuff, because I know Epic likes to do that. Hopefully they won't. First show starting soon. I guess we're gonna watch that because I don't think the game is live now. I don't see the pre-order yet. Let me see. Destiny 2, here it is. That's broadcasting. It's a Season of the Haunted. No, it's Triumphant Silver. Nope. They haven't updated the page. Hello, Destiny fellers. That's an update either. Nope. Oh man. That was certainly something. That was a lot to take in, like, now. Let's see. Bungie help on Twitter. Is the game live yet? We log in at 10. So in about 20 minutes. We can wait to see what happens here. Lightfall stuff. I don't know, dude. It seems kind of interesting, like the new city that was kind of hidden. No one knew anything about it. It's kind of weird because, you know, the Exo Stranger kind of lived like 1,000 different, what should we call it? Version of our universe. I don't know. And she never knew about that place. There's like people compared to Guardians. That's certainly interesting. Oh.
Hey Guardians, and welcome to the Destiny 2 Showcase post-show.
Hello.
Oh, I hope you're having as much of a good time as we are, because it is so good to finally share all the things the teams have been working on. So
what is that
behind
in
the
the back?
scenes, we've got Arc 3.0, we've got Space Pirates, we finally have Drifters saying more than 2 words. It's a beautiful thing, and we've got some really cool stuff lined up. Before we get to that, I want to say what a pleasure it is to welcome to the stage the one, the only, D Flawless.
Hey,
how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Yes.
Thanks for having me. It's such a blast to be here. Like you said, we got Pirates, we got Arc 3.0, we got Light. We got so much stuff to talk about. I can't wait to dive into it and just go over everything.
Go ahead and give us your best Drifter impression. Go ahead.
Pirates.
Pirates. I love it. I love it. It's going to be great. We've got some deep dives with some of the developers that are responsible for the beautiful world of Destiny. We've also got a live gameplay stream later on with some of the team as well, which is going to be a good time.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Hopefully nothing crazy happens.
No, we love crazy here.
Oh,
We're
look at
Bungie.
that.
Come on,
Okay.
let's go.
Well, never mind.
But speaking of deep dives,
And
you actually have something coming up, right?
I do.
What you got?
I got some members of the dev team here with me, and we're going to be talking about some of the new stuff that's coming to Destiny 2. What's going on, y'all?
Howdy, Flo. How's it going? Thanks for joining us.
What's going on? All right. So last time we did this was Shadowkeep, and Dado was here. And let's just address the elephant in the room. All right. There was a popular meme made. And I don't have a notebook like Dado did. I have cards, okay? So you can't meme this, all right?
Solid.
We're safe.
We're safe.
How's everybody doing?
Can I invite yourself?
Awesome, awesome. Let's go around the table and let's have everyone introduce yourself. Let's start with this lovely gentleman to my left.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe. I'm the game director for Destiny 2.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, hey everybody, I'm Dan. I'm the general manager for Destiny 2.
Hello.
I'm Taylor. I am the senior test lead for Season 18 and Season of Plunder. And yeah, excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm the project lead for Destiny 2 expansions.
Hi, I'm James Sy. I'm one of the creative directors on Destiny.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you all so much for being here. So let's just kick it off. We're all just talking. We're all just having a good time. What are we most excited for?
Neomuna.
Neomuna?
Yeah.
Neomuna. It looks so good. Did you guys see that trailer? It looked so good.
The trailer looks so good.
I'm very excited. I think in general, like
stuff.
in Destiny, we've went to very different destinations. There are very nature ascendant, and I think I'm really excited to just see what a up to date, like super futuristic neon city looks like, and I'm very excited to just use the grapple on that. So. Yeah.
Grapple. Yeah, go.
Yeah, I was going to say, the thing about Newman, it's really cool because, as Kat was saying, we've gone to a lot of like abandoned places, a lot of nature ascendant places, places that are falling apart or overrun. But New Muna is like this, it's a civilization that the people believed in and it was worth protecting. And it really embodies like the positivity and the hope and the optimism that runs at the core of a lot of what Destiny does. So. It's a really cool place.
I think I'm excited for how different it feels from where we've been before. What Kat and James were saying. I think last year the team was sent on a mission and we said, "Can you make a really cool swamp?" And they're like, "Okay, yeah." And then they're like, "Okay, we've gotten really good at this like swamp making." I was like, "Great. Now make a city, right? Like now make like futuristic, like something that's never been done before in Destiny, where you feel like minutes before you got there." It was functioning, right? Like people were thriving in this place, and that's just a place that we've never been before in Destiny.
Absolutely, you guys killed it with the design. And did I see this correctly? Are we getting destructible environments in the game?
So the game
I
is
saw that. Yeah, I was
all
asking the
about
same
like
question.
blockbuster action, big fun sequences there. And yeah, there's definitely like some locations, some places where there's gonna be a lot of like things blowing up, a lot of visual flair. It's not like the kind of destructible, like dynamic destructible stuff where you're like gonna blow like a new path in the level and be able to like take a different route than you thought you could. But it really adds a lot to the mood and stuff to have like these things blowing up all over the place. It really complements the theme of the release.
Yeah, I think for us it's about really highlighting some of those moments, right? You're gonna place the rally banner down, and just a sea of Cabal or Vex is gonna pour out. And then suddenly glass is flying everywhere and brands are going right. And that's that moment that we want. And then we're like, okay, yeah, I think I earned that, those 2 treasure chests for my encounter there. I'll be on my way.
After all the explosions.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's the trick, right? Like it's a war zone, right? Like I know we've been at war and I know we've been protecting the last city, but to Joe's point, we just spent, the last year in a swamp kind of playing detective. And this is, the battle is there, it's huge, it's larger than life, so there's things blowing up, there's the constant struggle. It's just a very different vibe. I'm super excited for the action of it.
Who doesn't like blowing stuff up? I do. So we talked about a little bit. Tell us more about who we're going to be encountering on Neptune. Who are we fighting? We saw some Cabal.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is, the Witness has pulled in and sent Callus, right? You probably saw that concept of Callus's, in classic style, the big pyramid ship with his own sort of effigy crowned on it. And so
yeah, he loves
there's going to be a lot of Cabal. And then there's There's also this sort of Vex undercurrent threat of Neomuna as well, and so that's an interesting thing that players will sort of discover, what they've been dealing with for the past. But on top of that, I mean, Callus is back, loaded up, really as a disciple of the Witness, and so.
Is it really him?
I could say with like
My man asking the real question.
97% certainty. It's like Callus and not a robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely probably.
But yeah, it's so cool because we've been seeing like a ton of stuff going on with like Kayatal and stuff in the past few seasons and things. We're starting to explore like more of the backstory of like the Cabal, find out more about them as a combatant race. It's just really exciting to see that happening, like the Destiny universe continuing to grow, and Callus, like, we're gonna find out, like, why he's, signed on with the Witness. What does he want? What does he hope to gain?
Yeah, but speaking of which, though, but like, even though it's 97% Callus, and it's the Cabal, but it's not the Cabal we know, right? Like, as becoming a disciple, Callus got some upgrades. So like, there's a different Cabal we're gonna be fighting. There's different flavors to it.
And I think the biggest, upgrade, it's not just the Cabal. There's another unit of the Pyramid coming with the Cabal, right? And the Witness said, hey, you're going to need some help. And that's what we call this the Tormentor, right?
Those things look terrifying. What can you tell me about the Tormentors? I'm excited to go up against these.
They are terrifying.
They are terrifying. We can tell you that. Yeah, so the Tormentors are a new Pyramid unit that will be joining the Cabal and the forces of the Witness.
It's kind of funny how they say Pyramid unit, no darkness.
They're basically bosses in the battle arenas that you will encounter throughout Neomuna. They are, as you said, terrifying to fight against. They have different phases, and they're really like, scary mini bosses.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we called them like terrifying Grim Reapers, and these things are awesome because they're like the first like Pyramid units that are like in the core combatant sandbox now. So that they're gonna anchor like a lot of tough encounters, and they have a bunch of different ways they can hit you, right? They have like this like side thing we called them, like I said, our terrifying Grim Reapers. So they throw these like side like projectiles at you. They can rush in and like grab you and stuff. And it's just like it's a completely different experience fighting them. It's a really, really fun kind of like.
They're living up to their name.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get tormented by some tormentors.
I like how terrifying Grim Reaper was the throwaway term. Like that's scary.
This is Grim Reaper, but worse. And we also have another new character type. What are we calling these Cloud Striders? What can we say about these guys?
I'm curious about
Are
those.
they friend, foe?
Yeah. A little background on the story of Neomuna. So during the first collapse, there was basically a ship that was able to escape, and that's how the society in Neptune started, and how Neomuna as a city came to be. They basically have been preparing all these years to avoid a second collapse and make sure that all their citizens are safe. As part of that, there is this class of people who actually are volunteers, and it's a very different paradigm from what we know as the Guardians. The Guardians are basically chosen by the Traveler to defend humanity. With the Cloud Striders, they actually volunteer to go through a bunch of cyber enhancements and really be ready to protect the citizens in the city. And so that's a very heroic thing to do.
But they
and we're going to be able to discover
like
more
us.
of their story and
Don't
how
think
they
so.
came to be.
We
But
got
also
this.
it comes with a cost. Like they actually shortened their lifespan for about a decade as they are Cloud Striders. And so you basically have two at a time, one who's mentoring the next one, and we're going to see some of those things play out in Lightfall.
What I sort of love about the Cloud Striders is they sort of form this mirror for the Guardian in a bunch of ways. We think of Guardians as the only heroes for the solar system, but the people of Neptune have come up with a different way. And you take yourself as a Guardian, this 6-foot mystic hero, and then you stand next to one of the Cloud Striders, and you're like, oh,
I'm small.
Yeah, and every one of the Cloud Striders looks like they're hitting the gym, morning, noon, and night, and they have a very different approach to combat maybe than our sort of like tactical view or mystic, powerful view. They're all force all the time.
Yeah, it's a beautiful juxtaposition, right? Like you have the Guardians, as Kat said, that were chosen, like chosen for immortality and but still for defense and protection, versus these Cloud Striders that opt in to shorten their own life, the antithesis of immortality, to sacrifice their mortality also to defend. And it's interesting to see, like, to explore how those two different societies play
That's
out
gonna
and
be
how
super interesting,
they
dude.
approach battle and how they approach
I
combat.
wasn't expecting that.
It's going to be really awesome.
I thought it was going to be just
That's
like
awesome. So speaking
facing
of
against the
combat, we
witness
have a
and
new
losing the light and
energy
dying.
type, Strand. Tell me everything about Strand. I want all the
There's a
details.
grapple. What else?
Yeah, the grapple hook looks
I mean, it's
great.
green. You saw it was green. Like,
It's green. There you have it.
That's the
Yeah, I think one of the interesting things for Strand, you know, is it's the first power where your guardian is the first person to ever encounter this. It's sort of a thing that you're learning about, and you have mentors that are helping you learn more about it. But you're really on the front
what's their
lines
name?
of this
Cloud
sort
Strikers?
of new darkness power, and what does it mean? And then I think how that gets, you know, translated to the gameplay is this high mobility. We really love the thought of the cosmic web, right? Behind all of us, there's this web that connects everything.
Fabric of
Strand is about
sort of like the
touching into
universe,
that web.
I
And
guess.
that's why grapple can grapple anywhere, right? You don't need a point. The web is everywhere. You find the web and pull it towards you. And how the different classes sort of, you know, make this web come to life, I think is going to be really interesting for our players to
looks
discover
pretty
over the
dope.
next few months.
I
as we
really
start
liked
talking
it.
more about it.
And it's been something that we've been exploring on throughout the whole campaign, is also your Guardian's journey in discovering Strand, as Joe was saying, and how we can learn and utilize this new darkness power. Is part of the story that we're gonna go through with players, and so it's been really cool. As a Titan, I'm very excited about.
Oh, she's a Titan. Okay.
Doing the Titan thing and actually hold Strand and have like a whole
Always punching.
AOE.
What's with all the punching?
Whoa, they're
Excuse me.
This is a
Excuse me.
refined punching.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, super excited about Strand, and I think one thing that I really want to make sure that we highlight is what Joe said. Like, you don't need a grapple point.
Who are the
to
heroes
grapple.
of
Like, you can
Destiny?
actually grapple onto anything, the air or whatever you want, because we are using this cosmic web that's permeates the world.
That's really good for me, because as a hunter who regularly overextends himself into like every fight and is just like after 2 seconds like, I gotta get out of here, that grapple has saved my life a lot of times.
Sweet. Can't wait to get my hands on the grapple. We also talked about the legendary campaign in the showcase. Is there anything new to the legendary campaign coming, or can we expect some of the classic rewards that we got last time with the getting us raid ready and things like that?
Yeah, I think from a reward side, you know, we're following a really similar story. I think we're going to give you the
We always
awesome,
need
you know,
upgrade
gear at
modules.
the end of the campaign
Make
to
'em
get
rain.
you up in that powerful band.
Upgrade
We're going to get you
modules
choose
are
one of the
always
new
needed,
exotics this
all the
time. We're
time.
making sure they have high stat rolls on them. But in addition, because you're unlocking Strand during all this, we're also going to give you a little bit of extra Strand currency. So if you do the legendary campaign, you're going to be able to earn 1 extra fragment right off the bat. But I think the differences really start to come less in the rewards and more in the campaign itself. If you look at the Witch Queen and what we did in the campaign of the Witch Queen, I sort of like to compare that to the Corrupted Strike, right? There's like a little bit of nuance, it's a little bit creepy, there's some mechanics going on, and you get to play with a little finesse, right? Each thing is a little bit surprising. Really what we're doing in Lightfall is like the Proving Ground Strike, right? You're like,
oh boy,
hey, you want to shoot a lot of people, right? Like, do you want to get in there and fight just a ton
In terms of difficulty, are we talking about the
I
same thing?
think the
Because the
thing-
GM,
We're gonna have players go
Proving
through the
Grounds,
legendary
kinda
campaign, and when you hit that
always
wipe
fun.
screen on an encounter, sometimes you see the report, and you're like, whoa, how many?
Did I do that?
I think you're Joe, not many.
Oh my God! Why are you killing my guy
I mean,
like that?
Legendary
Damn.
campaign has been such a joy to to bring into the Destiny universe the past couple of releases. Just getting back to that that smart combat that you you have to make choices. You can't just be James and rush in and then try and grapple your way out of trouble. You have to actually think about where you're going to stand, where you're going to aim, what your loadout is. How are you kitted out for this fight? And to see the designers at Bungie just spend so much time thinking about all the different dimensions of the encounter, all the different ways that a player can pick it apart, and the different ways that they want players to be able to make progress in it or push back on the players. there's just so much like loving, like handcrafted work that goes into designing these encounters. It's just been so much fun to watch.
And honestly, just because I'm probably I'm definitely the most recent person to Bungie, I think seeing that, what James is just saying about the love that goes into crafting all these experiences has been absolutely just fascinating and just endearing, honestly. As a huge Destiny fan and now having the privilege of honestly working on my absolute favorite game in the world, it's amazing to see how it all comes together. And sorry, I'm gonna stop or I'm gonna get emotional. Go.
No.
Sure. Taylor, let's. What are you thinking about the strand abilities? What are you excited for in Lightfall? What are you thinking you want to jump into?
I feel like most, except for James, we're all Titans here, right? No?
Warlock.
Wow.
No.
Okay. You know
Listen,
what?
I've seen.
There has to be.
I think we're the only Titans, really.
I think the biggest problem with being able to see the internal stuff is you see all the armor sets really early, and then you're like, okay, what class am I playing this time?
Yeah. Especially, the aesthetic. That is always all about the fashion and like how your abilities will like kind of mesh with. I'm all about aesthetic fashion, so it's nice to kind of like fit that in with your subclasses.
Fashion is the real end game, right?
Oh yeah.
Fashion is the real end game. That's for real.
So we love fashion. We love Destiny. We don't want it to end. But we've heard talk about the end of this light and dark saga. What does that mean?
Serious
Is
questions.
Destiny going away?
No, Destiny's not going anywhere. I think the easiest way to think about the end of the Light and Dark saga is the end of a chapter in a much longer tale, a much longer book or series of books or something like that. Like, this is a great moment in time in the history of Destiny and in the history of the world, and we want to tell it right, and we want to have a satisfying conclusion, but a conclusion to that chapter, not the story of Destiny.
I think we've been, for a long time, we've been setting up this, we've got this big white ball in the sky, the Traveler, and we've got these big
they
creepy
keep it
pyramids
so
coming
quiet
from
with the
space.
Traveler.
And
Like,
we want to make sure that we're
they never
always
say
making
anything.
good on
They
those
said you
stories.
wanna
Where we say, hey, you've been
witness
waiting for
Callus.
this. We're going
What
to give it
happens
to
to
you.
the
And then
city?
we're going
What
to go to a
happens
next
to the
chapter,
Traveler? They
and we're
don't
going to be
say
able to move
anything about
beyond
it.
that in the Destiny universe and talk about new, exciting ideas.
Awesome. So Destiny is forever. You know what else is forever? Fortnite. Epic? What's going on?
I mean, like, why wouldn't we want to be on Epic Games Store?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, one of the key pillars of Destiny that our ambitious goal that we try to hold ourselves to is we want to be able to play this game anywhere. Right? Like, and just Epic Games Store is such a huge step in that direction. There's so many amazing gamers that are over there on that platform. And we're big fans of Epic. We're big fans of all
Just
those
don't
games. We're
have
super
exclusives,
excited today
please.
to be able to bring
Anything but that.
like, just bring Destiny to all those players who may not have experienced it before. And also worth mentioning, if you do go on Epic Games Store today and sign up, you do get the 30th anniversary pack that we launched last year for free.
Wow.
Forever.
Wow. I'm super excited to see all the collaborations, Epic, Fortnite, Fall Guys, all that. But before we get into that, there's some other things, very exciting things that the community's been asking for a long time. LFG's coming into the game. You finally did it. Give me the story behind this.
Yeah, I mean, Dan just talked about it, how important it is for us, for the Destiny 2 team, to make sure that Destiny is like a social game and a game that like it's so easy to jump in and just like either play with your friends or find new friends to play with, right? And so LFG is really a step in that direction. And so making sure that we have a really good system in-game where you can jump into your favorite raid if your clan is not available for some reason, or you're actually looking for a clan, I think is going to bring a lot of those experiences to way more people than it currently does. And so it's super exciting that we'll be able to bring that in next year.
I think one of the most exciting things about LFG is the way the team is approaching it, right? And they want to make sure we have the right foundation, because we want a really stellar LFG tool.
Just on my phone.
And so, what's coming first with Lightfall is this thing we call Guardian Ranks. And Guardian Ranks for us it's this journey from the absolute new light player all the way to a Grandmaster, like PvE All-Star. And you can go through these ranks and it'll show you, hey, here's what you need to do next. Oh, you've mastered that? you should try some of this stuff. You should try learning about build crafting. Okay, you should try getting into dungeons. You should try getting into a little bit harder strikes. And we think of that as really as the base for LFG, because when you want to go to LFG, you want to know that the people that you're looking to build your raid team with, your dungeon team with, your trial team with, you want to know they're ready, right? And so Guardian Ranks really is this thing that you can say, like, hey, I'm ready. Like, I've done all the stuff that shows I'm ready for the raid.
Stats.
Yeah, and I think between Guardian Ranks and accommodations, we not only have the tools that are hopefully going to say, hey, I know I can build a good raid team in this tool. We also have encouraging people to go down and say, hey, let's take this person on their first raid, right? Let's bring them up. Let's get them up to the next level of Guardian Ranks. And so I'm really excited about how the social team is addressing all these things, because it's really important. We love the sort of unmatched made content in Destiny. We want to keep it challenging and engaging, but we also want to build those tools that are going to allow you to get into that content and say, oh yeah, I've done the raid, right? I've done the, I've gone and mastered some of the coolest content in Destiny.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of cool elements that, like Joe's talking about, where it's like, it's showing you what you need to do to, to progress, how to spend your time. Another property I really like about Guardian Ranks is that as you move up, it forces you a little bit out of your comfort zone. It's getting you to try new things, to maybe do new things, like new activity types, to try and put yourself out there like a little more in terms of like, like the aspirational content, or trying to do some social things to keep your growth and your journey in Destiny like moving forward at all times, and not falling into like these like the same patterns over and over. So there's a lot of just really, really cool effects having like a Guardian Rank system, that has on the player.
Yeah, and one of the last things I think that we're really hoping the system can do is, Destiny can be an overwhelming game, not just for a new player to get into. Hey, there's so much stuff, what should I do? Also, if you're taking a break and you're coming back. And we really want the Guardian Ranks to be this place that you can go, where you're like, what should I do? There's so much to do in Destiny. What should I do? And you can say, okay, I should work on this.
Wait, you're allowed to take breaks?
And I think this is a really important part of Guardian Ranks, is that even if you have friends who are playing, but like you're coming back to the game, or you're brand new to the game, that's probably a place you can point them to, and it's like, why don't you just follow like this? And it's probably a great path for you to ramp up. And then Joe also mentioned commendations, and one of the really important things about building a game that's inherently social, and we want it to be, is to make sure that our Guardians are in their best behavior and are being super helpful to the community. And so commendations after every match-made activity is actually something that will be able to reflect that, where players will now be able to send commendations to each other and reward players for their good things that they did in the game. Either they were helpful, or like they were really good at PvP, or whatever it was. And so that system plugs into Guardian Ranks, and I think it's going to be really a highlight of the system.
Yeah, the once you get past all of the, hey, I've done all the content, there's a few Guardian Ranks at the end that are all actually about that accommodation. Wow. It's all about saying to say, okay, you've proven that you can do all this. Now prove that you're a person that other people want to play with. And it doesn't always have to be that you're the, most amazing raid leader. It can also be that, like, whoa, Kat's just like super dependable, right? She's got like a good attitude, and like you look at her lane in Vault of Glass, and you're like, yeah, it's handled, right? Like, and I can always count that like what's going on over there is on the up and up.
Is there like a comic relief one for those of us who are really just good on chat?
Yes.
Good backpack.
Yeah. I'll take
Good
it.
at riding the backpack.
That's right.
I want the troll commendation. I'm leading somebody off a ledge somewhere, put it in the game. All right. So one of the things we're going to get our hands on, well, now, Season of the Plunder is here. Arc 3.0 is here. What do we have to say about Arc 3.0? There's so much cool stuff to get our hands on. Taylor, what do you think?
For Arc 3.0, it's touching like all things Arc, and so like one of the things that is really cool about Arc 3.0 is you can bring in older Arc weapons that have been your favorites, minus Trinity Wool, and like
Good
having
choice.
that like synergize with the new Arc
Pretty good, pretty
3.0.
good.
It's something that I think we're really excited to see everyone playing with Arc 3.0,
Destiny
being
not
able
working.
to, kind of build up and craft their own
Destiny not working.
style, and seeing like, what people
Or
come up
goddammit.
with in the next few weeks, and I'm just really excited to see how everyone handles it. I'm really excited for like the Titan Thunderclap.
We haven't talked about the epic
Titans get another
ornaments.
one-shot ability.
I'm just excited. I get to throw my arc staff.
Yes.
Finally. I cannot tell you how many times I have popped that thing, gone twirling, gone after somebody, and they just like
Superstar not
just
available.
like just jump
Just- I know.
over me, and I just go right
Why
off the
don't you
ledge to
update the
my
bloody
doom. Now with like
goddamn-
being able to throw the arc staff, like I have like a whole another way to just like
this thing.
miss and like be totally ineffective with my super and get laughed at by everybody. It's like it's
Hunter
it's so
struggles.
cool.
Hunter struggles. Warlocks have a cool new ability where they turn into a ball of lightning.
I mean, why not? Normal, yeah.
Obviously.
Let's just put that in the game. And so also Blink is back on the menu.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for hunters.
How great is that?
I mean, I'm excited for the people that love Blink. As someone that is constantly the victim of people that are in, you know, a PvE jumping puzzle, like, oh, don't worry, guys, I'm great at Blink. And then we're just sitting there, we're on the King's Fall tomb ships, we're looking down at them, and you're like,
You got it,
you
buddy?
sure? You sure you're great at Blink?
Oh man, so Arc 3.0 is here. We got Season of Plunder, Pirates.
Pirates.
Let's talk about the narrative theme of this season. What does
it
why-
have to do
why
with pretty much the world ending? Like everything else just kind of exploding.
Pirates?
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Why not?
Why not? I know. I realize I set myself up for the why not.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't like pirates? I think that we've seen time and time again in pop culture, like we're always
Now it's gonna start lagging because I'm updating Destiny 2, so that's great.
so fascinated with like the pirate fantasy of like action, adventure, peril.
And buffering because the internet's not great.
A lot of that unknown on the open seas, and that felt like we could really
Just play it on 720, I guess.
It's about like Drifter and Spider.
Oh my god.
And how they've had
We're
like these
struggling right now.
run-ins with you know, the unsanctioned side of the galaxy. And kind of just finding a little bit more to them and some
Go 480. Why not? Why not?
Pirate mystique is just a real thing, right? Like, and when you have, to Joe's point before, right? Like we have our sphere good, triangle bad. Like we have very clear images on what's on what side of the battle. Having something that is neither, having something that is that like, you know, you don't really know where it's going to go and is unsanctioned.
Man, I wanna
to
play
use
so
your
bad.
words. I just think that's really exciting. It just adds a new
Let me play.
dimension to the
Gotta
struggle and the
update
conflict.
8 gigs.
And Pirates
Nice.
is really like, it's classic Destiny. Like, the Fallen are spider pirates.
Yep.
It is time that we make good. When you say this is a fallen captain, you're like, a captain of what? And you're like, of that.
Yeah, that's
Aramis
true.
is back.
You see that pirate ship back there?
Dude, I don't want
that's a true
Aramis
statement,
to
right?
die like this.
Ships
Not
are,
like
ships
this.
are always cool. Pirate ships
You
are
can't
cool.
go on like this.
Like it's always are. There's a cool thing about the pirate aesthetic that I think the team just nailed for this release.
So can we talk about the aesthetic a little bit? Are we getting pirate hats? What are we going to be wearing as pirates? Are we going to get to do the full get up?
Oh yeah, yeah. We, as the fashion lover here, we get the hats. We get some slick coats. I am a Titan main, but I have to say the Warlock set is so cool. We kind of are fashioning our armor sets based off of like some of the pirate fantasy of like captains or swashbucklers, and so you're seeing a lot of hats, you're seeing a lot of coats, a lot of like
The
shiny
weapons,
buttons
their
and
weapons
like
have, like,
doodads that are just
sort of,
attached
like,
to your
buccaneers
attached to your
sort of
armor, and
thing
it's I'm so
going for
excited.
it.
I am going to wear so much pirate
All the pirate gear.
Do we get parrots?
You know, well, I don't. Yeah. I don't think we get parrots. We do get crewmates though. So.
Okay.
Did parrots survive the golden age?
That is a good question.
They're different. Someone call Julia.
Pirates, you know. So we're looking good. We got our pirate gear on. What are we
Come on,
chasing
now,
after
big
this
faster,
season?
goddammit.
A lot of loot. I was gonna say a lot of booty, but a lot of loot.
A lot of booty. You heard it here first.
So we have some. We really leaned into the pirate fantasy. So we have
You can
an
tell,
activity
yeah.
called Catch Crash. Try saying that 3 times fast. It is a challenge. And it is essentially you are having a shipboarding crew, and you launch yourself over to the enemy ship. You fight
Like
your way
Sea of Thieves.
through to the captain's quarters, and then you beat up that fallen captain and and get that loot. And then we also have expeditions, and it is 3 different activities where you're kind of going, plundering and finding treasure and,
Don't know what plundering
and
is.
glory. And then we
But I guess
also
a pirate
have
thing.
hideouts.
We're just gonna go with it.
And those are 8 different activities where you go in and you are getting rid of some scurvy dogs in those hideouts, and you're uncovering some long lost artifacts. So it is really kind of hitting home on that pirate adventure of getting some
Someone
lost,
said hi, Mom, in the chat.
long lost loot, getting some
A lot of
glory, meeting some fighting and fortune in there.
Super cool, super cool. So we know we're gonna get some new story stuff this season. We know we get new story stuff coming with Lightfall, but the day-to-day gameplay loop of Destiny. What's coming to Strikes, Gambit, Crucible? What can we say about that?
Oh, that is a good question, dude.
I think the good news today is that we've got Cathedral of Dust coming back to Destiny today. We've got a new PvP game mode coming soon this season called Eruption. Next season, we are hitting the old competitive playlist pretty hard. We're doing some matchmaking stuff, and on top of that, we're getting focusing engrams coming to Shaxx, which I think will be a pretty exciting thing. And then as we sort of get into season 20 in Lightfall, we're really turning our eye towards Zavala and the old Vanguard playlist with focusing coming to him. We are refreshing some strikes, which is the first thing that we've done. This is not like an old strike coming in Destiny. It's a D2 strike that we look at and say, I think those could use a little bit of love. And
Lake of Shadows.
Lake of Shadows, no!
So you may find out about some of those coming in, and then we've also got some really exciting changes
Shadows.
just coming to
Buffett,
Nightfall and
that's
stuff
fine.
overall that we'll talk a little bit more. And then
But
of course
there's
next
some Among Us
year,
update. Damn.
you should expect reprised PvP
Destiny,
maps and
Among
new
Us.
PvP maps coming
Oh,
as
Fall Guys also is gonna update.
Sweet.
Makes sense.
So what else are you guys excited to talk about? I mean, one of the cool things from the trailer that we saw that we didn't get to touch on really, we've been talking about fashion, and the changes you guys made to the fashion interface was amazing. That's now coming to loadouts. Can we talk about that some?
Is that coming this season or?
I have a nice story to tell because I remember interviewing for Bungie, and it was like, if you could add one thing to Destiny, what would that be? And I was like, loadouts. And everyone was just like looking at me because again, I wasn't hired yet, and it was just like, And then, as we saw, loadouts are coming. So it's very exciting. I think it's something that every Destiny player
Loadouts are gonna be great.
has wanted to have in the game. And
Because
so I'm very
swapping
excited that
mods
not
and
only
a
you can have
bunch of
multiple
stuff is-
builds, but also the
Yeah.
fashion game is kind of introduced in part of that experience. And so it's going to be super cool to engage with.
Yeah. Also worth mentioning that much like some of the third-party apps that exist, the loadout system will be able to pull your gear from anywhere. So you don't have to make sure you're carrying all the right stuff. You can switch it up on the fly. You can pull from other characters, the vaults, etc. I think it's going to be pretty big for player quality of life and just enjoying the fashion game.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I think what James was talking about earlier when he was talking about those handcrafted encounters in Lightfall, I think one of the things that I'm really excited about was, playing through the legendary campaign of the Witch Queen, it could often feel like, hey, the tax of switching up what I'm using is so high, I'm just gonna find one good build, and I'm gonna hope that it lasts, and unless I hit a real roadblock, we're gonna keep sailing.
Oh, that happened to me with my Warlock. I was just saying
and with
Box
loadouts
Obscura
and the
grenade
manager
launcher for
coming
pretty much
along,
everything.
I'm really excited for
Then
players
you get on
to,
there, born enemies like,
boot
oh,
up Lightfall,
damn.
set up all
And now
their
we get a
different
hand cannon, and that's a
possibilities,
flying
and then go
box.
into these
What do I
missions,
do?
and if they fail once, say, you know what, I think I should use Void for this, and then just press the button and be on their Void loadout, and then just hit that rally flag and be ready to go.
That's super
I love
cool.
that.
That's
I
super
love
cool.
that. That's
I think
gonna be
with all the
great.
synergies and mods that you now slot everywhere, I think it's such a time saver as well. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
much faster to get into the fun and like even strategize with if you're playing with a fire team and be like, how can we make sure that like we're all covering all the things that we need to cover for each encounter and each activity. So it's super excited about it.
Huge time saver. I'm so excited for that because my fire team takes way too long in the tower to like figure out what they're
For
gonna
real.
set up and what they're doing, and it's like, you guys, let's just go. Like, so I'm
Press
very
the solar
excited.
button.
Yeah.
Roll.
Well, I'm really excited for content creators as well, because I think one thing that's been difficult, people will discover a great build and can be really hard to show off and to talk about. And this is just, hey, I just took a screenshot of one page, right? And here's everything you need to see on it, right? And then someone will be like, oh, okay, I can set that up. I can call it the flawless loadout, right? Like,
That's great. I like that. I might use it. Yeah, no, that's a great feature that you guys have added. I know as a creator, doing guides, sharing builds with the community, being able to just share it on the fly like that, it's going to make a lot of people's lives a lot easier. You can just click of the button, switch to an all Strand loadout. So let's go back to Strand. All right, are we getting
Almost done
Strand
updating
everything?
Climb.
Strand weapon, Strand armor? Like what's
We're
Strand.
getting legendary and exotic strand weapons.
Yep.
And I think that's all we can say.
Yeah, without someone from the weapons team appearing from behind one of these photos
me all
and
the
taking us out.
details.
They're in the building, you know they are.
They're watching. Okay.
One thing we haven't talked about though are the raids. So we have a new raid coming out this season. Well, new raid coming out this season, and then no one asked about Lightfall. I don't know.
I'm like on edge over here. I was like, yeah, we definitely have not talked about the raids, Kat.
Yeah, tell me everything.
Can't really say much.
Come on.
There's a raid. Yeah, I mean, raids are obviously like one of our most cherished end game activities, and so it's something that is
That's
coming
true.
for Lightfall. We'll have a brand new raid,
I've
a 6-man
played the new
activity,
raid,
as
total
they've
of
been.
amazing
We're super excited about
good
that, and we'll
times,
share
I
more
think.
soon.
And then I think the thing that
My
also
brain
we'll
too small
play
for that
stay
one.
pretty cryptic about, people know is coming, is that season 19 there's a whole brand new dungeon coming out, right?
Oh, right.
And again, sworn to secrecy here. Like you'll find
we
out
have
when
a
you
new
find
dungeon
out. But I
this
think
season?
that we've been really happy with the amount of raids and dungeon content coming out this year. We really want to make sure, as Guardian ranks and LFG come on, there's always just like a girth of PvE in-game
The
content for you to
girth.
sink into.
Of
Really
the
nice.
content.
And, we talked about the raid. I'm assuming the witness is going to be tied into that some kind of way. Can we talk anything about what we can expect from the witness? Are we finally going to learn more about what the witness's deal is?
Ooh, I can take this one. Yes, we will.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you have it.
Yes, sir.
Simple
Yes,
as
we'll
that.
find out about the witness. All right. Anything else you're excited to share with us? Any insights from the team? Any tidbits you have for us?
I think one thing we haven't talked about, James, I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the gear that's waiting for on the helm, and I wanted to talk about, today, right now, if you pre-order Lightfall, you get an exotic, and it's from Neptune. It's sort of used a little bit of this 3D printing Cloud Runner, Cloud
Okay.
Strider technology in this thing we call it Quicksilver Storm, and I think the weapons team has gone a little bit wild here because it is somehow an auto rifle that shoots bullets, missiles, and grenades. And so I'm excited to get my hands on that. And
So it's
start,
interesting,
start
but
using
the
that.
freaking.
So we can get our hands on that right now.
Yep.
If you
Well, not me,
Pre-order.
because I ain't got no money.
Lightfall pre-order.
And the other thing Joe was mentioning, bringing players back into the fold in Destiny is always really, really important to us. And we know that, like, if you take a season off or you lapse for a little while, there can be a lot of work just to get back up to where you want to be. So, with this new season, you'll be able to go to Helm and grab like a chest that will catch you up now. So we're gonna have like a full set of gear in there, and it's gonna bring you up to the base power level for the season. We're also gonna have a special little exotic gift for you in there. So if you haven't gotten Thunderlord yet, now's your chance to grab that, and that's gonna pair nicely with Arc 3.0.
I think what's really exciting about that gear is it's not just about the
Read
power
the
level.
list.
the systems team went in and they said, what does a good set of gear look like for a Destiny player? And so they've set you up
69
with some
stats and
legendary
everything.
weapons, some mods in your armor, some, you know, Thunderlord, right? Then we really wanted anyone to be able to wear this and
you
to be
guys
able to
messed up.
go
You should have
into,
put
you know,
Celeste in there
some
instead of
match-made
Thunderlord.
nightfalls, and people be like, oh, that's good. What you're wearing is good. And sort of had that confidence that as you get those better and better weapons, you have this baseline of like really just competent weapons and armor to go out and adventure in.
So yeah, we got Thunderlord coming back, and probably a bunch of new arc weapons are going to get a nice refresh with the new season. Any weapons in particular y'all are excited to play around with this season?
Like I said, I love my Trinity Ghoul. So
Trinity Ghoul? Risk Runner? That's not going to be a problem at all.
Summon your Sabo, dude.
Sweet.
That's the call. I'm telling you.
Season of Plunder is live right now. You can play it. But that's it. That's all our time. I just want to thank all of you for taking this time with me, going on this journey. But right now we have a trailer. We've seen it already. Let's watch it again. It's the Lightfall trailer coming to you right now.
Let's watch it again. I don't mind. Oh, I liked it. I like the little thing that they do. I think that's the Warlock has in the head.
To its last drop. It's who they are.
And it does nothing.
Let them come and see.
Let them what now?
Our shape. Reveal.
I don't want to fight the Cabal again, but that's fine, I guess.
Unshackled from hope. That is who they
I love that, dude. I love that grappling stuff.
only in the end. Are we free?
Lightfall. Okay, the 23rd.
Welcome back, Andy. That was
A lot of good stuff.
a lot of good stuff. And you survived your first encounter with Joe's glorious mustache.
I did it. I hope I wasn't staring too much.
I mean, if you were, he can't see it over all that hair. It's fine. You're good. You're good. I really
Why
like what
is
you
he
guys were talking about,
picking up
especially
my
what you were
Bojo
going
like
through
that now?
with talking about Cloud Strider and Ark and Shran and Pirates. I can't wait. If anybody has
Okay.
seen the Pirates, you kind of look like Preston a little bit. It's a character. He's like, another settlement is waiting. And I'm like, I'm going to get my settler.
All right. It is time. Finally, Arc subclass has been updated to subclass 3.0 system. You can now choose from a selection of super abilities, aspects, and fragments to craft your Arc build. Play expansion for free. I do have all of them because I did pay you a lot. May contain flashing banners. Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious about the okay, yeah, there's gonna be a cinematic.
I was not there when my house fell to ruin. Defectors joined the coward Kel Mithrax,
Coward
his
Kel.
worthless house of light, and fled to the last city. They devoted themselves to their oppressors, the Guardians, and their great machine. There is no greater shame.
What do you mean?
I tried to claim stasis for my people. But I was judged, bound, abandoned by the same power I sought to command. Some chains cannot be broken. Or so they would have you believe.
She must have wake up really hungry, dude. It was frozen there for like a year and a half. How did she manage to survive that? Damn. She woke up and got like 27 Big Macs. The weeklies first, the weeklies first.
Thanks for helping your old pal Drifter with this delicate situation, hero. I had a delivery headed toward the last city when these House Salvation goons hijacked it.
Goons.
Now I just need you to get in there and expedite my shipment.
Okay.
I'll let you know what we're looking for once you're inside.
Europe, look at that volume.
I don't blame House Salvation for skimming a little cream off the trade routes. Couldn't have been easy after their head honcho got turned into a popsicle. But I didn't think they'd have the guts to try something like this. Once we get my cargo back, you'll see what I mean.
Man, man, I haven't been here in a while, man. No, passive restoration. Guys. Hold up. Let's try Blink. I've never used Blink. Resorting blow, striking an enemy with this melee ability blinds and amplifies them. Combination blow. What is this? Gleaming amulet with motion, defeating a joint that makes you amplify. Okay. While sliding, this is the after dodging, your next melee attack has increased launch range. Shows the target increased damaging aftershock. Okay, we're gonna take that one. And this one, give me 4. And this one, 4 as well. Defeating a jolty target makes you amplify it. I guess this is the same melee. We're gonna look through this later. Oh, but I want to change the super though. I'm gonna try the new one. Gathering Storm.
Getting warmer. Our misappropriated shipment is just ahead.
Good old Europa. Ow! Oh, I forgot. Oh, I don't have on your mark anymore. I'm gonna grab it because I've got combination blow. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the other dots in. What is that? Hello?
Who's that? Drifter? Is that you?
Oh,
I'm there in spirit, boss. I finessed the Guardian into doing the actual rescuing.
You let the Guardian see me like this?
We'll have words once I'm out of here.
About that. First, let's discuss the matter of our hazard pay.
What? We had a deal. I will not be leveraged by an amateur extortionist.
Sure thing, boss. We'll just ship you back to the Tangled Shore. Queen Mara's got a handsome bounty on your ugly mug. Could be quite the payday.
Tell you what. House Salvation commandeered my old catch. If you can fight your way there, it's yours. My associates will join you along the way. Give them a lift, and we'll call it even.
Hear that, hero? We got ourselves a new ride. Just gotta break it out of impound.
Sounds good. Holy Jesus! I'm dashing! Let's go! Do I have an arc weapon? Ow, ow. Ow. Yes, I do. Ow! Hold on. Ah, Jesus. You're gonna regret that, boy. Nice. I keep forgetting I have blink. It's just so natural to me.
There's something you should know. I overheard some dregs talking.
Well, you were hiding in your kennel?
House Salvation is rallying. Someone's kicked the hornet's nest. They're looking for something left over from the Dark Ages.
Sounds ominous, but I'm sure the Guardian can handle it.
That's Hall 6. One of my trusted associates.
Well, your Hux's
He's deadly
trusted
with a
associate
wire
just
rifle.
fucking blocked me
Useful if you're pinned down.
and killed me. Well, it just cost me to die, brother. Mission blow amplified, probably regen. I wanna use my super. Versus hit boy. I'm running.
Sounds like you found my remaining crew. Help them clear out this rabble.
The same thing. Or the same animation. That's cool. I like it. Shut up, darkness. There's no choke melee.
Meet the rest of my associates. They're no good to me dead. Make sure to bring them back alive.
Spider associate.
You weren't lying about these House Salvation jokers. They're all riled up. What'd you say they're looking for?
Relics. Antiquities of some kind.
that's awfully esoteric for a bunch of rubes like these. They gotta be taking orders from someone.
Oh, hello.
That must be the big boss in charge. Take him out, hero. The hell's calling the shots around here?
Nothing is there.
Witness must have broken Aramis out. No wonder how Salvation's scrambling.
So, the ship stealer is back in play. The artifact she's after.
Price of her freedom, I bet.
Oh, imagine the resale value.
Luckily, we got a clean ship and a dirty crew to chase her with.
Do me a favor, Guardian. Don't let this clown pilot my catch.
Come on now, Spider. I'll treat her like she was my own.
That's what I'm worried about.
Only thing you better worry about is the welcome you'll get back in the last city. Let's ride, Guardian.
We'll go. Nope. Keep turning bounty. There we go. Oh.
Be careful with that cargo, or I'll dock you myself. Then it's true. Aramis has broken free. Her name still carries weight. The old crews now rally under her command.
The old crews. I've read about them. The Ketch Killers and Skiff Blades. What is the human word?
Pirates. Aramis thawing out is bad news, sure. And she's looking for something. But luck's on our side for a change. This little trinket is exactly what we need.
What's that?
That's access, little sister. You hold this key, and any door they close, you can open. If you can find it.
We must not take the old crews lightly. The full Vanguard should be rallied to deal with these outlaws.
Yeah, that's a tough sell. Zavala's preparing for Callus's next move. Ikora's got her hidden looking for Aramis, but they stick to the shadows. That leaves us.
Father, we should do whatever we can to help. And there's so much exhilarating knowledge to be gained from these pirates. They may hold antiquities from the time of the whirlwind.
Idol, this is more serious than you realize.
You ain't wrong. We all know how dangerous Aramis can be. It's your call, hero. Well, anchors away. Ready when you are, Captain.
Nice. I like the cinematic. To the Thunder Gods. I'm gonna put on my... Oh, hello! Wow! There is step up their game in this place. Look at this. They're thriving now. Oh, you still here? I beat your ass like 2.5 years ago. I can jump? Oh, this is the Fortnite boss. Hello. Is there anything to do here? You can't jump anymore. You go lippin'. There's a traveler. It won't up that side. Oh, can't. Is there new help? And this is the bar.
We have not formally met. I am Ido, scribe of House Light, daughter of Mizrak Skell, whom you already know.
Yes. Mizrax and I are well acquainted.
I have heard the stories.
Have you now?
Do you hold a title, sir? I've heard what they call you.
Oh, I hold a great many things. Spider is better than Fallen, and no worse than your old man letting the Guardians call him Mithrax.
Yes, some of them struggle to pronounce his name.
Yes, it's surprising what they struggle with. Present company excluded, of course.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yes, this Guardian is quite competent. I still hope I will be able to assist somehow.
Yes, I am.
Very plucky of you, Ido. How does your father feel about your involvement? It seems these old pirate crews have put a touch of fear into him.
Yes, he seemed apprehensive. But I am a scribe. Chronicling our history is part of my position. And deep down, he must be as excited about the adventure as any of us.
Oh, I'm positively thrilled. Now, little scribe, if you'd be kind enough to excuse us, the Guardian and I have business to discuss.
Of course. Welcome to the last city. May the light provide.
Goodbye, Idol.
May the light provide. Mizrax, you old charlatan. You built quite the house of cards here. Guardian, it's been a while. Seems like only yesterday I was in the Tangled Shore, trading in Seraphite and phase glass. Now, I'm nestled in the bosom of the Traveler. Oh! Funny where owing a debt to Drifter can get you, huh? And let's keep the details of my ignominious rescue between us. Now then, it sounds as though you're off to cross swords with Aramis and the old crews. Mithrax seemed none too pleased about that. I wonder why. I'll tell you what, my friend. I'll let you keep using my ship while you go digging for secrets. I think you've got the steel for it. Now go show those pirates what happens when they crush Spider. While you're gone, I'll gather some accoutrements no budding captain should be without. No need to thank me, Guardian. I only ask that you keep my wanton generosity to yourself. I have a reputation to maintain.
In the safety of the Ether Tank, the notorious spider greets you as an old friend. That is true. Helping in the Forsaken DLC like 3 years ago, something like that. 5? What was that? 2017? I don't know, it was a long time ago. Seems like only yourself is I'd let you go show those pirates what happens when they crush Spider. Okay. Ahoy and something. Knock knock! Who's home? I thought I could go up, but I guess not. I don't need this. Claim challenges. Break those, baby! Delicate Doom. What do you mean require season pass? Do I not have the premium season pass? What is this? Those dusted something. Oh, this is cool. I like that. I got full that. I'm gonna use that. Why not? What's the finisher? That's a great finisher. Twin Luck Fury. Hold on. It's really similar to the other one. What is this ghost? That's the armor. Oh, here's the ornament. I like this. The cloak. Okay. That's first cloak. Oh my, nice. That's the helmet. That's first vest. Okay. Mask. This is the ornament. I don't like it that much. Oh, what is that? It's a 9. I'll check the store. Alright, damn. Not loading. Oh, here it is. This is the Fortnite. Pretty cool though. Of course it costs money, goddamn. What is this? Unchain. Oh. Makes sense. I'm buying all the things. Corporate sponsorship. All of this kinda Oh, this is the new armor for this season. There's no arc like specific. Rolling Thunder. The hell was that? I don't have money, but I wish I had. Well, what's next? Crown of so what? I'm gonna see what happened there first. Need to go to the bathroom real bad. Lord. Overload. Unstoppable shotgun. Hell yeah. And shield. This thing looks fun. Oh yeah, they remove all the gunk. I'm gonna use that for my Titan. Hello, fellas. Where am I supposed to go? Here? No. Oh my god. Okay. This increase the reputation? No. No, Lord, not again. Okay. Let me see the weapons real quick. I want to see those. Oh my god. Scout rifle. Perfectiness. Oh, there's way more stats. Nice. Blood feud. Dude. Sidearm. That's funny looking. Shotgun. That's stasis. Arc. Inefficient rifle. Like the weapons. Some interesting armor pieces. Like a pickaxe, one of those. Catch killer. Savvy. Damn, I forgot to see what was I gonna use as my give me 7058. Yikes. Does feel yeah, I need to check. Improves the effect of the soul drinker. Also, weapon origin perks what? I guess I can use that. Yeah, charm. Got a transmat. Oh, this looks like one of the other barrels from one of the events. Can't remember which one. Brush icon. Oh, they're pretty clean though. Damn. Pressure coordinates. The callus was make head thingy. Fire Trisha. Okay. Your boy. I like that intro. More like that, please.
These mercenaries raid on behalf of Aramis, the ship stealer.
Well, she's living up to her name. We're being boarded.
The time of theft and pillaging is over for the LXD. Some must learn this through violence. Once you're inside, head to the captain's quarters. In my experience, they keep the choice cards for themselves. Then it is no surprise your crew was so eager to work for the Guardian. Use the Scorch Cannons to break their shield generators. Associate said his captain has a sizable trove. It's located before Aramis does.
That's the captain who ordered the attack on our catch.
Ah!
In my experience, boarding a ship is never the problem. Getting out's the tough part.
These pirates have quite the ether reserves. Blow them up with their own ether charges.
Oh boy, yeah, don't stand close to that. Someone with me? Thank you. Keep going.
Seems like they're throwing you a little going-away party. I suggest grenades as parting gifts.
This is not over. The crews will rally. They will face you again and again until your house falls.
We can be more than this, Aramis. This is not who we are.
I know who I am, and I know who you are as well.
I got nothing. Voyage through the stars, discover forgotten secrets, lead your crew into battle, plunder your loot. I want to, but I don't have money. Painted, Kitsune, Nightly Noir, and Eternal Vengeance now available. What? Didn't I just do that? Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Alright, looks like we're doing it again. For some reason it didn't count. But before doing that, go to the helm real quick. I didn't count, that's weird. Liar's handshake in 1-2 punch, maybe. No. Warm husk. Maybe. I have to master work it though. I have no intellect.
Never seen so many humans in one place before.
Never
seen so many people in one place before.
Liar's handshake.
Wonder what Holiday is doing later.
Boobs keep great? No, I don't think so. Chess piece? Well, I got the one for the staff. Is there anything for Arc? I mean, Arc. Dodging leaves behind an explosive that detonates after short delay, damaging targets around it. Righteous Varnish, but it doesn't consume energy. Earlier, the activation of whirlwind. No, cause I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna use the throwing. The yeet. In a second, dodge, arch. Well, if I'm using combination blow, I don't think I'm gonna need it. This one's 50. This one's not good. 63. 64. 17. Oh. Ah, yikes. What was the other one that I saw? Warm husk. I don't know, dude. I guess we can kind of try each. Oh, damn. Let me see. What else is for Arc? Oh, what is this? Your weapons gain bonus damage briefly after image from a missile. Okay. Rusty's? No. Skyari. Cards. Melee hits. That's such a good looking exotic, but not really that good. I'm not using Stompies. No way. I can try. Oh Lord, Jesus! No mobility at all. My God. This one at least has. Grants class ability when you cause damage with melee attack. This one's gonna be super good. Oh, freak. It's some boys, I believe. The focusing strength, blustering detonation. Yup. Damn! When you melee, you gain melee. Well, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna switch it to boy. We got this, this, and this. Melee will maker. Oh, it's 4? Because you got pretty much everything in there. I think that's what I had. Yeah. From the wisdom, limited ordinance. Yeah, okay. The bow. Gonna put on a white. I'm gonna put on a white thingy for this one right here. That ain't white. That's not white enough. This looks dirty. What does that have? Red on it. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe? We'll think about it. This one's so... Oh boy, if it was the same black on the other side. Nope. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna put on that one. That scared me, holy heck. What's the difference? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna roll with this one. Okay. Damn, that is abysmal. Holy. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Get crash. When I switch for this one, okay. While you amplify your arc special weapon, final blows create blinding explosion. When you're surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Gliding over ammo bricks reloads your equipped weapon and grants a small amount of melee energy. Your arc grenades your targets. Melee hits greatly increase your reload speed from a short duration. I'm gonna run that one. After sprinting for a short time, your class ability reduces. Nope. While critically wounded, your melee and grenade. Maybe. You should make you amplified. Maybe. Well. Defeating a jointed target increases ionic trace. What? Great ionic something. Taking melee damage briefly increases your out. Oh, that one may be good. Need to go to tower and get those. Rock. Let's go. I'm thinking Dragon Shadow. Yes.
Machine spawn. You will fail. Piracy has been the Elixir way for centuries. You are only playing at this life.
The Elixir way has changed.
Yet here you are.
We got this one, no worries, friends.
We've repelled their attack. Let's escape while we can.
You got a lot to learn about swashbuckling. We ain't the prey, we're the hunters. Now let's see what kind of loot these buccaneers got.
Ow. Wait. No.
We gotta blow up those storage tanks. Their ether charges will do the job.
What? Okay, there we go. Oh my god! Let's see the one. Well, it's been a long time, Dragon Shadow. But we meet again.
associates in the captain's quarters. And don't let them take all the loot.
What happened there?
The leader of this rebel is escaping. This crew is larger than I remember. Hope you've got ammunition, Guardian.
And apparently I don't, because that didn't work for me. That guy with the sword is trying to kill someone.
Those servitors got the info we need to hack this security system. Take them out.
Damn. Internet died, but I think we're back. Hopefully. I got that all over again. Do you want to rejoin? Yes, please. Don't be over. It's over. My God. Here we go again. Third time in a row. Jesus. There. Let's figure this out. Let me figure this out. Cause this one. Elemental armaments, that's for like weapons, right? Yep. Dynamo. What? Goddamn. Alright, let's put on that one. Focus and strike. Font of wisdom. Already got that one. Alright. I think this one's bugged. Yeah, I think this one's bugged. Oh my goodness. Are you for real? These are the ones bugged. I can't believe this. This is crazy. Oh my god, 4 times. 4 times I had to run this because the first one decided not to work apparently. And the second one just died. This one is bugged. Can I access this at this time? What do you mean? Okay. 4 times the charm, I guess. 4 times the charm. This is gonna be the good one right here, baby. Question, do I have the cool emblem I was supposed to get? A bit of coin? No, that's not it. I think I have to reclaim it from Twitch, maybe. Don't know. All the shaders. Like this one. Alright, this is it. The good one right here. Don't crash, don't be bugged, don't die, don't internet being dumb. This is one right here. For all the marbles. Maybe we can see what happens in the story, because my god. I got the Fortnite skin going already. Oh, that's me. It's your boy. Black screen. Keep shots fired. What's this? Fire blows with this weapon have a chance of generate ionic traces.
Don't let this rabble destroy my catch.
It's not your ship anymore, boss. I already put my scent all over it.
Never mind. Keep it, Guardian.
Well, sir, for profit. Alright, come on. Right. Oh. That's not what I meant to do, damn. I need to auto-quit that. up, sorry. Oh, kill them. Holy Jesus. Oh, not that there. Oh, my boy got the knife. Did I not kill him? Let's go. I have an epic one. Oh. There's no more process restoration anymore, goddamn. Thank you, brother. They're all level 1, and I'm sitting here with almost
Once
level
you're
10.
inside, head to the captain's quarters. In my experience, they keep the choice cuts for themselves. And it is no surprise your crew was so eager to work for the Guardian.
Let's go, fellas.
These pirates have quite the ether reserves.
I love
Blow
that
them up
super
with their own ether charges.
Brother, what? Get up. Oh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Just in there. Got this, friends, don't worry. Where do we go now? Do we go back?
We must learn where this crew has hidden their treasure. Search the captain's quarters for clues.
Okay. Ow. This guy's gonna try to kill me. Stop it. Yup, I know it.
The head of this crew is fleeing. Pursue them.
I don't even do anything. I'm not gonna put it on.
You got the goods, Guardian. Time to blow this rickety barge.
Steal one of those scorch cannons. They'll be good against the shields.
You got a lot to learn, Crab Cakes. The Guardian don't run from a fight.
This sign's on my butt. Leave me alone. Get to the bridge. Oh, yeah, brother. Where are you running? Are you scared? Come here. No, goddamn. Thank you. I got you.
Oh, human musical tradition. Oh, how interesting.
Brother, what? So I gotta stay until it pulls me to orbit? What? I've done this so many times. I'm gonna try and stay. Who's celebrating? Yay. We happy, yay. It didn't what? I don't understand. How many freaking times I have to do this? I'm going back to my solar build. Oh, hello. I got something. Did it count? It doesn't count! No! What? What? What is happening? Itch crash. I don't understand why this is not working. Let me check. Bungie help. What's patch notes? What is happening, dude? It doesn't work. Let me see if I can get it. What was that? No, it doesn't work. Oh, man. Five times. This worked, goddammit. Right.
Machine spawn. You will fail. Piracy has been the Elixir way for centuries. You are only playing at this life.
The Elixir way has changed.
Yet here you are.
Go! On the man. whatever just died. Jesus. No!
You're going all the way inside their ship? Won't that be dangerous?
We must discover the location of their lair. Only then may we uncover Aramis's plans.
Besides, it wouldn't be an adventure without some danger.
Thank you, brother.
Use the scorch cannons to break their shield generators. The ship, Guardian. Secure the captain's quarters for intelligence. The leader of this rebel is escaping. The top deck will soon be overrun. Return to our catch while you can.
Those servitors got the info we need to hack this security system. Take them out.
No. Oh. Good kill.
Normally, these cowards would have broken and run by now. Instead, they assemble on deck for a final defense. Aramis must be more persuasive than we realized.
Oh, we gotta go back. That's right. Oh no one here. Yeah, I don't know how to break banners, brother. Don't worry. Let's get him. Beat him to the top. Get him. Get him, please. Get him. Hey, who's what? Oh, we here. Don't even worry about it. Collect your plunder. It works this time, oh my god.
Guardian, thank you for helping in the field while I tend to Osiris. I'm sure Mizraj and Ido have the utmost help.
The House of Light are citizens of the last city now. It is our duty to assist.
When Osiris was possessed by Sabazon, the Elixni Quarter did not yet exist. He will have much to learn once he awakens.
There we go. Jesus. I thought it was gonna. It was not gonna work, but man. Oh. We did it, fellas. We did it. We saved the world. Now we can go to bed. And chill up. Okay. Enter physically adapted by folder walker. Well.
Guardian.
Hello, Mitrax.
I thought the Elixni had moved on from such senseless brutality. It seems I was mistaken. Aramis has awoken, and has summoned the old crews to aid her. Regrettably, it falls on you to stop them.
Us.
For that, you will require a star chart and a captain's atlas. Spider had these antiques in his collection. Use them if you must, but remember that you are a guardian, chosen by the light. These pirates, brutal remnants of our past, are not. Aramis chose to ally with them for a reason. They know the stars in a way even House Salvation does not. I fear that Aramis may seek... Pay me no mind. Raise arms against these pirates and discover the truth for yourself.
Okay. Mitra's Kill of House Light seems shaken by the violence. Employed by Aramis and the pirate crews at her command, I thought the Elixni have moved on from such senseless brutality. I asked you to discover why Aramis is using this old crews. Do you know the stars? I think the answer is the question that falls into you. Falls to you. Yeah. Map Captain Atlas. What? Special coordinates. Okay. Loot buried treasure at the end of expedition activity. Alright, let's do this. I haven't done any finishers yet now that I think about it. Dealing melee gives this weapon increased target acquisition and range for a short period of time. Okay. Vex. From the ground, that's cool.
Our operation is disrupted. Locate the jammer nearby and destroy it.
That's why we got sparrows that move quick. Forgot about those. Oh my god, you. Damn it, what a nice surprise. What? What? I got stuck in my sparrow. Alright. Get in here, we're going right.
I know a mark when I see one. Bag that cabal.
Now, he was scaring a lot of...
That loot's calling our names, hero. Move it on back toward our ship.
Oh. Demo time. Oh. Titan, run, brother. No one there. There's a big boy. Nice. Thanks, marks the spot. No! Oh my god! The quality here because
Whoa, that's a lot of loot. Bank it while you can, hero.
friends help me. the range of this weapon, my goodness. 2 centimeters. Come here. Bring this one there.
You dare return to this place in the presence of a machine spawn. Where is your pride, Mithrax?
Pride is a sickness that killed the younger Mithrax, as it will kill you in time.
You claim piety, even as you plunder.
I'm not living until it counts. Oh, what's that? Okay. Repute? What is that? Ah, okay, it's for upgrading the helm. Damn, there's a lot of stuff to do this season. Holy. Kitsch. Crash activities completed. I did 5, 6, maybe 7. Return the first relic to the helm.
I understood what the travelers.
Separate crewmates from pirate. The sniper. Let's do the sniper, why not? Complete the pirate hideout. My God. Don't tell me it's just a lost sector, because I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my. A lot of stuff. Jesus. So much to do, is crazy.
This pirate lord is named Valog. She's a Cabal defector, but from which side, I couldn't tell you. This is a dangerous undertaking. These lands are frequented by many unsavory types. Speaking of, Valog has a reputation for heavy-handed brutality. I say you show her a little brutality of your own.
Ooh, money. What? They saw me right away. Hold on, I gotta test something. That heals me, right? So if I have on your mark, reload faster. It's way slower. Way slower. I think. god, who's falling? Yeah, I know. What's the cooldown on this one? 122. That is base cooldown? Get out of here. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Oh, hello.
It's not just her life. The pride is on the line. The headless crew is a worthless one. Remove her from the board.
Instant precision kills. I mean, that's 0. Nothing
It's not
happens.
just her life. The pride is on the line. The headless crew is a worthless one. Remove her from the board.
this?
Antiquities indeed. So this is where the trail leads. Well then, we best keep these relics out of Aramis's hands. Don't you agree? This would make a wonderful addition to my collection, whatever it is. But I imagine you'll hand it over to Mithrax and that nosy daughter of his for the good of the Elixir. Fine. Valag won't be the only one looking for a relic like this. Let's hunt them down before Aramis does.
Okay. Now what do we do with this? Reach the ether tank, hold a projector in the Elixir quarter. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Right. 22 XP. I like it, honestly. Ordinity la Baba J. Baba J.
Hello, Guardian. My father and I are already studying the relic you reclaimed from the pirates. I am eager to learn the nature of the strange energies that seep from within. I was thrilled to aid in your engagement with Aramis's fleet. I hope my support was beneficial, although I admit I am unused to the rigors of combat. While I did study with the Awoken Techians, gunplay was never a part of the syllabus. I am proud of the progress we made together. Thank you for including me as part of your crew. I must continue my studies. May the light provide.
Thank you, Idol. Just so nice. Spider. My God, you got me bouncing all over the system. Jeez. Hello, Spider.
What catches your eye?
This guy I want to see. I told the bang guy I had a plan to arm the Guardians against the enemy's forces. They pounded me with some glimmer of gear, but it's just weapons, trace out, shaking. So pick an engram, any engram to reveal your price. Alright, I'll take this one. LMG. Okay. Right, looks at you and your work level. Jackpot. Yes, customer Guardian. Shakes his head and chuckles. Take it easy on me, please. He laughs. I'll let you know when I have more English for you, but if you're that lucky every time, I'll lose money in this little act of benevolence. I know that you were stuck in the sights in the Elixir quarter. Just carry on, it says. Don't let me interrupt your recreation.
I do enjoy your visit.
Mithrax Kell of House Light. This is Aramis Kell of House Salvation. We need not be enemies, but you intend to make one of me. Very well. I have been restored by a power too great to oppose. More powerful than the traitor machine that abandoned us, and the machine spawn who did not hesitate to kill me. But we both know humiliation, don't we? You live in the shadow of those who have destroyed the dream of a unified Elixir. They have our people's blood on their hands, and you scrape at their feet. It is shameful. You are shameful. Where is the Mithrax of legend, feared by so many? Is he trying to outrun his power? past. We know this is impossible. I am told you have a daughter. Does she know who you are? What are you teaching her? And what lies will she repeat? What won't you tell her when you look into her eyes? You think I am without remorse, but I do not wish to harm my fellow Elixni. But if you want a fight, then I will give you one. Rally your crew. Take what you believe is yours by right of plunder. I don't expect any better from you.
Damn. Damn. She's a bit of a very nice person. Oh my god. That's a lot of stuff. This looks different. Why it looks different? I think it's buggy. Aye. Did I run out of space? Combine the map fragments to complete treasure map, Captain's Atlas.
You won't like this. When do we get into combat?
What do you need?
What's the seasonal weapon? That's Catalyst. Cool, cool. My guy already got the Fortnite thing going.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
Crime Martini. Oh my god. Grenade launcher, huh? Scarlet Semblance. That's a nice shader right there. You can clearly appreciate the details. Oh. Not a big fan.
There's a love of the fight in you, I think. Come back in.
Hello.
Are you ready?
Shader, Dusk Bloom. It's alright, not my favorite. Okay.
Remember what we fight for.
Strength in life.
I think that's about it.
Eververse has the goods.
All the price will be reduced for each. That's leads me to believe that it's gonna be available for buying it with the white dust at some point. That's what I'm guessing. Hopefully. Okay, here nothing else.
Package for Commander Zabella. Kind man.
Kind man. Yeah, Mithrax and Idol are studying. Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright. Well, it has been 3 hours, 40 something minutes since started the stream. I think it's about
A transaction to make, Guardian?
There's that's
Guardians
all the
are always one.
weekly stuff, and I am hungry as hell, so I eat something, and probably be back hopefully next week. Play the story, but yeah.